Hello again, YouTube friends. Dustin Bellinger here, and I've decided I was going to do a top pickups video for 2019. This isn't something that I normally do, but after watching some other people's videos and kind of reviewing the year, I realized really what an extraordinary and special year this had been for me as a collector, and I thought it would be nice to share some of these pickups and recap the year, and also say thank you to a lot of members in the community, because without a lot of you in this community, the type of year that I had wouldn't even have been close to possible. So sit back and relax, and I hope you enjoy these. Starting here at number 20 is the newest card in my countdown. Is the 1998 Donruss Crusades, the purple, numbered to 100, of Kerry Wood. One of my favorite players as a young adult, and so this was kind of one of his special cards that I picked up this year, and something that it's really special to me. And also it came from a pickup, Facebook purchase from a member of the community as well. So also that kind of adds to it as well. And this is off at PSA right now, so hopefully someday I'll be able to show it off in its new slab. Next here at 19, one of the few autographs that I picked up. This one here is 1958 Topps of Hoyt Wilhelm. It's PSA DNA certified. Now, I picked up a lot of Hall of Fame autographs this year, and considered putting some of those on there and making this maybe a longer list, but just decided not to do that. And I really chose this one for inclusion on the list because it's from his a card from his playing days. And so, that makes it a little bit extra special, I felt. So then at number 18, this was a type collection pickup, 1922 Nielsen's Chocolate. It's a V61, the Type 2 back. This is of Hall of Famer Dave Bancroft. Number 17 is probably one of the rarest cards that I purchased during the year, but certainly not one of the most expensive. And these pickups aren't based on dollar amounts or value or anything. It's simply kind of personal significance to me in my collection. And this one here, like I said, one of the rarest cards that I picked up. It's classified as 1947 bond bred, but it wasn't actually distributed by bond bred. And these are a very rare perforated cards that use the same photos as bond bred and were distributed during that same time period. Number 16 was a new Hall of Famer that I was able to cross off the checklist. Earle Combs. I picked up his 1933 Gowdy card. And this year I was really fortunate. There were a number of Hall of Famers that I was able to pick up my first card of them from their playing days. So really just an amazing year from that aspect of my collection. Keeping in that same vein, card number 15 was a strip card of George Sisler, 1921 hand-cut card. And I picked this up raw at an auction early in the year and submitted it off to PSA, and was part of the last PSA submission return that I got back, I want to say about 2 months ago. This next card was another new Hall of Fame pickup. This one here from the T206 set of Vic Willis. This is a Piedmont 150 subjects backs, which dates to 1909, so among the oldest cards in my collection as well. Next up, the 1922 American Caramel card of Max Carey. E120 is the designation on these. And this was, again, another one of those brand new Hall of Fame pickups. So my first card of Max from his playing days. And that trend continues here with the next one. Number 12 is Mordecai Brown. This was my first card of his. This was a T205 Hassan Tobacco advertising back. And another one here at number 11, 1909 American Caramel, Willie Keeler. This is an E90 Type 1 from 1909. And once again, you know, among the oldest cards here in my collection for sure. And, you know, just to think that this card didn't make the top 10 is just an indication of just how special this year has been, because this is the type of card I would have considered a top 5 card for sure, you know, in any other year prior to this. And so here we go into the top 10 with a 1931 Chicago Cubs team issued picture pack of Hack Wilson. Just a great card, and I'd say one of the most expensive cards that I've ever purchased was one of these. So, and that's kind of a theme for this year, is I really probably spent more on some individual purchases than I ever had before, which contributed to, hey, how amazing this year was able to be. Here's another pickup that I was able to acquire from a member of the community. Purchased this card from Max Jackson. It's a T205 of Rube Marquard. This was my first Rube Marquard card in the collection, so, you know, was really pleased to be able to add this. And Max worked out, you know, a great deal, gave me a nice price, allowed me to make a few installments payments on this, so my thanks to him for helping make this purchase possible. Number 8 here, this is a very cool purchase for me. 1914 Egyptian cigarettes, Walter Johnson, the B18 felt blankets. These are, you know, not exactly rare, and, you know, they're kind of undervalued in the market. But to be able to add, you know, Walter Johnson, who is part of the inaugural Hall of Fame class, into the collection, that was just, you know, something that was really huge for me. So it was absolutely just a tremendous pickup to make. And the fact that this isn't the only member of the inaugural Hall of Fame class that I was able to add is something that is really special in telling about this year. Number 7, this is the last autograph that you're going to see. This is a 1933 Butterfinger Premium signed by Vernon Lefty Gomez. I've currently got it submitted to PSA DNA through Garrett Card Cutter, one of his group autograph submissions. So looking forward to getting that back and being able to show it off. But this one was a really special purchase to me, because I attempted to purchase this premium before. It was an unsigned copy, and it got lost in the mail years ago. And to be able to reclaim one that's signed and add it to the collection was really, really special to me, and that's part of why it's so high on this list. Now here's one that at the start that I purchased here near at the start of the year, and I never would have thought at that time that this somehow wouldn't be one of like the top 3 pickups of the year for me. You know, it's incredible. This was my first pickup of somebody from the inaugural Hall of Fame class. I was fortunate and won some money in a Super Bowl Squares pool, and so I was able to use the windfall from that to acquire this card, 1911 Mecca Cigarettes, the double folder of Christie Mathewson. It's also, if you fold the card down, it's got Birdwell on there as well, but it's all about the Mathewson aspect of this one for me. So anyway, that is number 6. Number 5 is another purchase that was helped facilitated through a member of the community. Brian B. Roth 6 found this item, and he was considering purchasing it, but when he decided he wasn't willing to purchase it, he asked me if I was interested in it and helped work it out so that I could make some payments in order to acquire this. And really, this was a special item. These are an extremely rare Gaudi Premium. I had one other copy of a Premium from this set, but it is in much rougher condition, so this one I am really pleased with. It's now in a PSA 3 holder. I don't have a scan of it inside its PSA slab because it's too big to fit in my scanner, but to have this 1935 Gaudi Premium of Hank Greenberg in my collection is just something that is truly special. And thank you again, Brian, for helping make this possible. Great to have you as a friend here in this community. And once again, to see this pickup here at number 4 tells you just how amazing some what's yet to come in this video. This is the last pickup that I actually purchased myself. The others are just acts of generosity from my friends, or why they're ranked above this one. But this was a really special pickup as well, a 1934 Quaker Oats Babe Ruth. There were other cards that I spent more on during the year, but this is still one of the more expensive cards that I've ever purchased. And really, I mean, to have, a Babe Ruth from his playing days is just an amazing thing to have for me. So that is here at number 4. Now getting into the top 3. This right here, a 1963 Topps Roberto Clemente. This is a shorter printed card. The 1963 Topps is a very tough set for the later series, and this was given to me as a gift from several members of the Card Family Facebook group that were just unmatched in their generosity to send this and work together to acquire this for me. So I can't thank everyone enough that was willing to contribute to that. So thank you very much to all of you. I'm so happy to have that community and all of you guys as my friends here. Here at number 2, 1954 Topps Willie Mays. This was given to me as part of a care package, prize package for a video response that I did for Bowman 53. He sent this amazing Willie Mays card to me, and a 54 Mays was on my goals for this year. I originally thought about getting the 54 Bowman. It was the original plan, but once I received this card, I was like, this is great. And I just the generosity that Alex displayed in sending this to me, I can't say enough about the people in this community and how amazing they are. And that's how, and putting this card at number 2 is just, you know, another way of me saying thank you to everybody that's in this community, and the generosity that's shown, and the camaraderie. I can't say enough about it, and no matter how much I ramble here on about it, I can't express enough how much I feel about it. And then here it is, number 1. I mean, this just beyond words that this card is in my collection. It's currently at PSA. I decided to send it in to cross it over so that I could add it to my registry, and this was a gift from Bronx Bomber Cards. Michael, I just can't even begin to thank you enough. I mean, I don't have words that can even come close to expressing my gratitude for you being willing to pass this card that, I mean, you were fortunate enough to win on to me. It's just extraordinary, and I thank you. And I don't know that there's anything more fitting for the number 1 place in my list here than, you know, it was an extraordinary year that was highlighted by extraordinary friendships and extraordinary generosity from people here in this community, and I'm feel really privileged to be a part of it. So there is the list. I thank everybody who watched, everybody that helped make this year possible for me, and I just want to say, you know, Happy New Year, and I hope that 2020 is outstanding for all of you. So take care, everyone. Goodbye.